The Supreme Court has upheld birthright citizenship, striking down one of President Trump's most ambitious immigration policies. In a 6-3 ruling handed down Tuesday, the justices reaffirmed that the Constitution guarantees citizenship to nearly all children born on American soil, a direct rebuke of an executive order Mr. Trump signed seeking to end that practice. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote the majority opinion, joined by the court's 3 liberal justices and 2 conservatives, Amy Coney Barrett and Brett Kavanaugh. Roberts grounded the ruling firmly in the 14th Amendment, which states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens. He traced the roots of this principle all the way back to English common law, noting that colonists carried that tradition across the Atlantic, and that the framers of the 14th Amendment deliberately extended it to, in Roberts' own words, every freeborn person in this land. The executive order Mr. Trump had signed would have denied automatic citizenship to children born in the United States to undocumented immigrants or to parents in the country on temporary visas. The court said flatly that such an order violates the Constitution. Justice Kavanaugh, while concurring in the outcome, wrote separately that he would have struck down the order on statutory grounds rather than constitutional ones, a notable distinction, since it leaves open slightly different questions about future legislative action. Mr. Trump had followed the case with unusual personal interest. He attended part of the oral arguments in April, making him the first sitting president ever to do so. After the ruling came down, he took to social media to call the decision, quote, "too bad for our country." He went on to claim he could address birthright citizenship through legislation in Congress, and urged lawmakers to begin working on it immediately. Legal analysts were quick to note a problem with that framing. 5 justices, a clear majority, ruled that birthright citizenship is a constitutional guarantee, not merely a statutory one. That means a simple act of Congress almost certainly could not override it. Amending the Constitution itself would require 2/3 approval in both chambers of Congress and ratification by 3/4 of the states, a bar that is extraordinarily difficult to clear. The 14th Amendment's citizenship clause dates to the 1860s and was ratified in the aftermath of the Civil War. It was designed, in part, to overturn the Supreme Court's infamous Dred Scott decision, which had denied citizenship to Black Americans. Chief Justice Roberts' majority opinion explicitly invoked that history, describing citizenship as the right to have rights, the foundation of full participation in American political life. This ruling closes one of the most closely watched chapters of Trump's second-term immigration agenda. The policy of ending birthright citizenship is something the president had advocated for over a decade, and Tuesday's decision makes it significantly harder to revisit through executive action alone. That's the latest from Washington. Thanks for listening.